He is the president of Enagic Japan. Sharing with him Enagic success secret, can we have Don Prosser?
Yeah, baby. All right, have a seat, have a seat. I'm a storyteller. I love to tell stories, and I get the honor to kind of wrap you up. Now, there's something great about that, because you're saying, oh my God, thank God this thing is over. And there's something that's challenging to that. Who's been to a lot of network marketing meetings and rah-rah things and Tony Robbins and motivational speeches? You've been to a lot of them?
Yeah.
What happens when everybody walks out the door? Well, they're motivated for about a week. For about a week, they're challenged, they're like calling all their friends, they're saying, you gotta walk on fire, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do... About a week later, they say, what did I learn at that event? What did that guy say? And then they go right back to doing what they did, because we're creatures of habit, right? Right? We're creatures of habit. We are, we're humans. But I want to remind you of something maybe you forgot about. Every speaker that you heard today had a troubling time, yes? That's your story. Your story is not a device. Your story is not an ionizer. Your story is your struggle. And if you learn to talk a lot more about your story of struggle and less about your product, you will build a team. Now be careful, now be careful. I did not say you will make sales. Okay? Because to me, building a team is a lot more important than building sales. And here, I'll show you why. In Japanese, oh, you guys are Chinese too. You guys can probably read this. I forgot. This is the first place that I've ever written this down so somebody can read it. Oh my God, in America, nobody's like, what the heck is that? Ninja. Can you read that? Okay, I don't know how you read it in Chinese. Sandian, is that how you say it? Okay, I got no idea, but in Japanese, this is called Shingon.
Shingon.
Okay, Shingon. Now, there's a couple non-Chinese in the room, like me about 30 years ago when I couldn't read Japanese. This means true, and this means word. So, I'm going to tell you about true words. Okay, I'm a distributor. I'm not, but let's just pretend I am. And I walk up to JV. JV! Oh my God! Oh my God! I made a sale to Andika yesterday. JV's like, so what? Right? Because what's the subject right there? I made a sale to Andika. Who's the most important person in that sentence? Me. I'm the best thing in the world, right? I have to be. I'm not. What did I do? What's the verb? I made a sale. I don't know about you, but in network marketing, the word S-A-L-E, that's a swear word. That's not a good word. S-E-L-L, 4 letters. S-A-L-E, 4 letters. F, you know what I mean. Okay? You don't use those words. You don't use the word sale and sell. And then at the end of the sentence is Andika, right? I made a sale to Andika. It's like he doesn't matter, right? Because it's all about me. But now what if I say, if I switch my lingo, now I start talking about true words. I say, JV, yesterday, Andika joined my team. Andika, same thing happened, right? Right? But look at the vibration of what I'm talking about. Because words are vibrational. You know this, right? The lingo that I use, it either attracts Andika to me or it repels him. It's like, I want nothing to do with that guy. But if I say, yesterday, Andika joined my Enagic team, I am so on fire. Remember Waku Waku? Right? Waku Waku, right? So Andika, subject, that's the most important person, he joined my team. Now, I didn't just sell a device to Andika, because then what? Then he's a customer. You're just a customer. See ya. Might order a filter one day. Might come back in 37 years and say, well, my grandmother wants one. Right? But if I say Andika joined my team, now what's happening? Now he's ready to go to work. Right? So today I want to talk about those kind of stories. I want to have the first slide up, if I could show that behind me. Got that one up there? This is a digital, maybe the second one then? Okay, maybe just press the button. Beep. Okay, what do you see? Okay, some people are saying, I see a horse, I see, I don't know. Some people are saying, do you see the young lady in the picture? Okay, that's cool. Raise your hand if you see the old lady. Yes. Okay, that's cool. Here's what happens. When you meet a brand new person, if they see the old lady, but you talk about the young lady, what happens? Nada. Because you're not matching what they need, right? Let's say that Andika loves steak. Do you eat meat? You do today. Okay. Let's say Andika loves steak, but I'm a vegetarian. And I say, Andika, I just can't do steak. You and I are never going to get along. To be an additive distributor, I have to mimic. I have to be a chameleon. Say, I'm a vegetarian, but I seriously know a great steak restaurant. Do you want to go? Now, when we get there, I want all your broccoli. Okay? You eat the steak, I take all the broccoli. Right? But you have to see what your client sees. And I don't know if some of you say, I can't see the young woman. And I can point her out to you, because the young woman is looking over in that direction. Her nose is there, her jawbone, she's got kind of a necklace going on, maybe some hair up there. Then the old lady, where's she looking? She's looking down. You can see her features are different. That big thing right there, that's her nose. And now the line is her mouth, that's her chin. Now, your brain can't see both of those at the same time. It is physically impossible. You have an optical nerve, goes to the back of your medulla. You can't see both of them at the same time. You can switch. Anybody see any lottery numbers in there? No? That might help me. Okay. So that just tells you, you have to start thinking more about the other person. So you heard Mr. O speak 2 or 3 times over the last day, right? Made a big speech at the beginning, made one during the dinner, and then a couple times after that, right? Who heard him ever use the word hydrogen, or barium, or uranium, or classium, or nernium, or hootium, or whatever it is? Did you ever hear him talk about ORP, and science, and the plate size, and the voltage, and if you drink this water, your dog will turn into a cat? Right? Did anybody hear that? I didn't. Instead, what did I hear about? Changing society, freeing people, making a difference in the world. He is Gandhi. He's not Steve Jobs. Have you figured that out yet? Mr. Oshiro is much more like Gandhi is, much less like Steve Jobs is. But you're treating him like he's Steve Jobs. You are. You're expecting him to be an ionizer manufacturer. He's not. He's a jailbreaker. And here's why. Do you know what a jailbreaker does? Breaks you out of jail. Right? Remember in the old days, you saw those cartoons? Guy would go up to the side of the building, put some dynamite up there, run over here, boom, and it blows up, and then he gets his buddy out of jail. That's what you are. You are not ionizer salespeople. And the more you treat it like you're an ionizer salesperson, the farther away you get from Mr. O's message. His message is way over there, and you're way over here. So how are you going to get close to that? What are you going to do to get close to that message? Well, first and foremost, you got to listen to him. Did you hear a couple of themes when he talked on stage?
Go crazy.
Compassion, get excited, excite other people. Now, what keeps you awake? What used to keep you awake at night before you joined an addict? Honest thing, what kept you awake? What worried you? You worked, maybe you couldn't pay the bills. JV said it himself. I'm sure he woke up at 2 or 3 in the morning and said, oh my God, how am I going to support my wife? Oh my God, she's sick. How am I going to get her better? So the things that keep you up at night keep up your friends at night. Would you agree? We're not any different. What keeps up Andika with money or health or his kids or friendships, same stuff that keeps me up at night. But did anybody ever wake up in the middle of the night and say, oh my God, if I just buy a water ionizer, my life will be great. I just need a water ionizer. Did anybody do that? No. So that's not the solution. You gotta listen to how Mr. Oshiro uses those words, true words. He talks about how many healths? 3. Do you have a demo for each health? Or do you have a demo for 1 health? Honestly ask yourself, do you have a demo for 3 healths? Well, I got a Kangen Water demo, and it's 8.7 hours long. No. Do you have a demo for your own version of Kangen Water? Do you? Do you have a demo of what happened to your financial life? And then last, here's the real reason, do you have a demo for what the 3rd health is? You ever heard a lot of distributors talk about 3 healths? Like, we got a great product, which I agree, Kangen Water, been drinking for 13 years, never stopped. This is from the guy that used to drink 2 Mountain Dews a day. You know, let the enemy, right? Stopped all that. Awesome product. The comp plan is amazing. But then we get to that 3rd health and we say, let's just call it, I don't know, peace of mind. Yeah, we'll get to that later. Do you ever demo it? And let me tell you why peace of mind, or what I'm going to call relationship health, is the most important one, because that's what Mr. Oshiro used to recruit me. He recruited me on the 3rd health, the thing we never talk about, never ever talk about. Here's part of how he did it. Can we have that next slide up there, you and Chief? This is something that'll change your life. And you don't have to write it down, you're going to learn it by heart. This is something that will change your life. This is the art of dating. Ooh, now everybody's looking up. Look at that. You're all like, bing, cell phones are going up, taking pictures. This is the art of dating. Anybody married here? Yeah. Did you ever date? Yeah. Yes. It was hundreds of years ago, but you dated, right? Hundreds and hundreds of years ago. When you first met your wife or husband, and you started going out, what did you do before the date? Combed your hair, put on some good-looking clothes, took a shower, a little deodorant here and there, a little cologne. Why'd you do that? You are a peacock. You are a complete peacock. We all are. You wanted to get his or her attention. Now, once you got the attention, well, you can't just be good looks, right? And then when you went on that date, the very, very first date, did you say, hi, my name is Don Prosser, I'm 52 years old, B+ blood, I was born in New York, I love pizza, I'd love to tell you about my family. Did you give them your life story of 10 minutes? No. No, because that would not be interesting. So how did you build interest in your wife or husband? You asked questions, right? Hey, what kind of movies do you like? Ever been to New York? Hey, do you like, broccoli or spinach? You asked questions to get to know that person, yes? Now, I'm going to skip desire, and this is on purpose, and I'm going to jump right to action. Action is, hey, would you like to get married? Right? That's the action. Don't worry about what happens before that, okay? So imagine this, and now I'm going to be a bad distributor. And I'm going to use Andy Cook because I love the way he dresses, okay? So, Andy Cook, I have this great product. I think you're going to really, really love it. Demo, it's amazing. Boom, boom. You got any questions? Yeah, I got tons of questions. Boom, boom, boom. Want to buy one? Boom. So I missed desire. I skipped it. Desire is the critical phase of what you call closing the sale. I call opening the relationship, right? That's the critical phase. Now, before we explain it, I'm just going to demo it, right? You like demos? Yes. Okay, cool. So I got to take off my jacket for a second. We got to demo this.